Hello, and welcome to the senior edition of Tiger Broadcast. I'm Aaliyah Rowland.
I'm Nivea Brown.
I'm Erica Dickinson.
And I'm Kara Wilburn. On this edition of Tiger Broadcast, we'll take a look at how one student gives back to the community.
We will also take a look at some words of wisdom as our seniors' last day is around the corner.
Stay tuned for all of this and more on this senior edition of Tiger Broadcast.
You may have tried to forget your middle school days, but your middle school teachers have not forgotten about you. Landon Moutre and Cooper Hart take you back to PLMS one more time to relive some memories.
Class of 2022.
Oh man, lots of laughter.
Me in particular, the kids that I worked with really tried hard. They were determined to get things done, and then especially with sports, they did really well in athletics.
A 5th hour class, maybe it was 6th hour. It was right after lunch, so I think it was actually 6th hour. And Dom White would come in from lunch and in the middle of class would start eating, and not eating like chips, but like full meals, like pulling cheeseburgers out of his pocket. And one day I made him empty all of his pockets, and he had taken the lining out of his jacket and filled it with food. Tater tots, cheeseburgers. It was something. I will never forget that.
And just be, cracking jokes left and right. Man, we had so many great laughs in the locker room and in class and in practice. Such a fun group.
That did a great job of really making things a lot of fun, having a good attitude and that kind of stuff. So it was a really great group of kids to be around.
That stand out and do a great job. But one thing that comes to mind, and this is something that you wouldn't ever have today, but in this tournament, this Metro tournament, Luke McDonald had the flu, and he was very, very sick that week, and he came to school and battled through it and played in each of those games and helped us win that tournament, and his toughness and grit really showed. Great character and also a real toughness.
So that year was the year that I had in class a young lady named Piper Stropes, who I've known since she was in elementary school. That was also a year that I helped sponsor Tiger Smarts, and so I developed relationships with a lot of the Tiger Smart kiddos.
Hey guys, go out there and make the most of every opportunity. Don't forget where you came from, for sure, but you guys are in for a real treat, going off to college.
When you go out and find something to do that you love, because you got to do it for a long time.
Whatever you choose to do, do what you feel is right for yourself to do and pursue the interest that you think would be best for yourself.
Go out there, guys, make the most of it, and when you've figured out a few things, come back and share those with all of us.
Don't get arrested.
Living life to the fullest is a piece of advice seniors will be hearing a lot in the next few weeks. This next story explains how one senior's family is not only living life to the fullest, but not taking life for granted. Reporter Micaiah Clayton and photographers Kira Wilburn and Osahano Bevwin explain.
Lots of organizations have people that donate time, money, and resources, but one LSH's family has their sights set on a specific cause.
My mom brought up the donation idea, made leather earrings for a while, raised quite a bit of money there, and then there was a pretty big donation with my dad's school that he was the principal of.
We raised money for the Ocular Melanoma Foundation, another organization called A Cure in Sight.
We've donated probably around $10,000, if not more. I was able to write a check for $5,000 from the earrings that I made, and we gave that to A Cure in Sight.
The Neff's donations have helped make a dent in funding for a cancer not many people have heard of.
Because it is a rare cancer, there's no cure. There's not a lot of money that is funded for ocular melanoma like breast cancer and stuff.
We wanted to give back because outpouring of support that I got personally, that our family got, was just incredible.
Their giving nature not only helped others, but themselves, because this cause hit a little closer to home.
I found out just from a routine eye exam that I'd never done one before. The doctor said that they saw something in the back of my eye that they wanted to get checked out further. And so he sent me to a couple different specialists, and that's when they found the tumor and I got diagnosed. with the cancer.
Well, the first thought was that they were wrong. He was fit, he worked out all the time, he watched what he ate. So when they came back and said that he had cancer, it took me a while to believe.
Eric Neff was diagnosed with ocular melanoma in March of 2017. He was one of the 5 million people who get this rare cancer. There is no known cure, and only half are lucky enough to survive.
Definitely hearing the word cancer, because, I mean, it's just such a broad statement. You don't know what's going to end up happening. The word cancer was a pretty scary term at the time.
We started living day to day. We didn't take things for granted.
Winning the day is just one meaningful thing the Neffs are taking away from this experience.
We're stronger than I thought we ever were. Also, we have a huge support system. I mean, our family and our friends and our community and our school district that we work for.
Just being more focused on family, not taking anything for granted, focusing on one day at a time. Stole a slogan from the University of Oregon football team, and they had a slogan, and it was called Win the Day. And I just try to win the day and win every day.
Definitely being patient. It's going to be a pretty bumpy road, so you just got to lay low and just work from there.
Eric celebrated his 5-year cancerversary on March 24th. They're still finding different ways to donate and support those who weren't as lucky as them. Signing out for Tiger Broadcast.
Good, go. Big Rag out.
I'm Micaiah Clayton.
Graduating and going off to college is something many of our seniors look forward to. In this segment, Paige Gregory and Sophia Ayer shows us what lies ahead in the future for our grads.
I'm going to Rockhurst.
To Missouri University of Science and Technology.
Missouri University. Went to Benedictine College.
Into Pittsburgh State University.
University of Arkansas.
The University of South Florida.
Duke University.
South Dakota State University.
I'm going to Quincy University. I'm going to Missouri S&T, and I'm studying engineering management.
To the University of Central Missouri, and I'm majoring in special education.
I'm going to Mizzou, and I'm not sure yet, but I might do computer science.
I'm going to University of Kansas, and I'm studying political science and journalism.
St. Charles Community College to play baseball.
I'm going to Northwest Missouri State University, and I'm majoring in sports media.
University of Arkansas, business.
I'm going to Mizzou to study business.
University of Arkansas, and I will be studying some type of engineering.
University of Kansas for sports journalism.
I'm going to the University of Missouri, and I'm studying biology.
Let's be honest, not many siblings get along in high school. At least that's how it seems on the surface. In this next piece, Erica Dickinson and Nivea Brown had some LSHS students share a piece of advice to their senior siblings.
As much as we love our siblings, we know deep inside, sometimes we can't stand them. As the year comes to a close, we need to think about those who are leaving, our seniors. We asked our underclassmen to give a message to their senior sibling. Here's what they had to say.
I mean, really just stay true to himself and keep following his passions. Don't get burnt out and all that, but still try hard to make something of himself.
I know you're gonna have a lot of fun, but don't forget to come back because I know you love your parents, but you love me more, so you gotta come back and see me. But have fun and don't die.
I think just to stay focused, definitely more on school instead of his home life or outside life.
I wish you the best of luck in college playing basketball, and we'll miss you at home.
And I just want to say that I'm going to miss you very much, and I'm going to miss our car rides together and just making funny memories together.
Just don't party too hard and have fun. I know you'll do great.
I'm just going to really miss her and honestly feel a little lost without her, but because she's always been with me through everything, and so it's just going to be like a new thing to get used to without her being there, and I'll miss her a lot.
As broadcasting students, we're at almost every event, better known as the people with the cameras who everyone asks to take their pictures. Let's take a look at what those cameras have captured throughout the year.
Was never easy growing up. About time I read a book to distract myself from this reality. Oh, it's been a couple years, I feel the same. Guess I'll never really learn this game, but I'm here to play it now. I don't wanna cry again, even if I lose a friend. You say you had good intent when you hurt me. You do it all again, that's so loose to me. I don't wanna try anymore. Yeah, I won't show up at your door in the morning. Said that it wasn't planned.
Go Tigers!
One Lee Summit group is trying to show that giving back to the community can begin at any age. Reporter Aaliyah Rowland introduces us to one senior who found a lifelong passion in helping others.
One group composed of students from across the county has made it their mission to bring about positive change in their community.
It is a group of 100 kids representing 12 different schools that come together to learn about philanthropy, about improving their community, about fundraising, and just about doing good and creating a better community where they work and live and go to school.
The Youth Advisory Council, an initiative by the Truman Heartland Foundation, has brought together students across eastern Jackson County, reaching a particular student at Lee Summit High School.
I didn't really know much about it, so I just signed up for it. I didn't know this going in, but I was going to meet so many people that have just that are young high schoolers that would have just great ideas for small things we can do in our community, because there's so much change that needs to happen in the world that I know growing up, and however old I get, I can always do to contribute to help other people.
Senior Grace Davis joined the Youth Advisory Council and found a way to turn a want to help others into direct action.
I have always saw myself as someone who wants to be involved in helping out the community, and this is the stepping stone and the high school version of what that might look like one day.
She's always going for other people. She's constantly there for other people. She is a very, very kind soul.
Her love for helping others has already impacted those in her community and is sure to take her far.
I hope and I know she will achieve it, that she can accomplish anything she wants.
In my life, I really value how I treat other people, taking action. It's just so important because all those small little hands add up. If we all kind of start thinking, maybe my little contribution will help, then that overall wave of help is going to help a lot of people.
She is a true champion of the Youth Advisory Council in the Lee Summit School.
Reporting for Tiger Broadcast?
I don't think so.
I'm Aaliyah Rowland.
Adriana Wilson and Lauren Tripsis put teachers to the test to see how well they can match these seniors to their baby pictures.
The doors are coming to a close with the seniors this year, and they are opening a new chapter in their book of life. We bring you a game to see if the teachers recognize their seniors from their baby days.
And if you need hints, I can give you hints.
Yeah, you better give me a hint.
One of the captains last year on the cheer team. Varsity.
Corinne Shackelford.
Starts with a P.
Ooh. I don't know.
Peyton Wilbert.
Oh, okay.
What other hits? I don't know. I don't know. Starts with an L.
That picture? Landon?
Yes. Oh. Cheer team.
No way.
One of you guys. Well, one of the captains.
Paige.
Yes.
Knew it. Okay.
Your leader.
Oh, this is Maggie Up.
Yes.
That is a baby picture of obviously it's Lauren Holdmeyer. 100%. Oh, I mean,
She was in class with me in French.
that is totally, absolutely Natalie Morris. 100%. Legit.
The first person.
Can I pick it? Yeah. Oh, I don't want to say anything. Every baby looks the same.
Caleb Souders? Oh wow, that was kind of good.
Played lacrosse with you when you first started.
Is that Kira Williams? Wilburn. Kira Wilburn. Micaiah.
As the year comes to a close, the seniors in our program have played a huge part in our success. Let's take a look at what they've loved about Tiger Broadcast.
What I love about Tiger Broadcast is how much we're able to collaborate with other students, and how much Miss McDonald lets us go on our own and kind of do our own thing.
One thing that I liked about broadcasting was the creative freedom that we got. We got to express ourselves through our packages and voice how we felt about certain situations to the school.
But it really is like a family. We laugh, we joke, we do a lot of things, but we also get our work done. And I really just like the relaxation. If I'm having a hard time, I know I can come here and have someone to talk to and have other people to talk to.
My favorite thing about Tiger Broadcast was that I got to share people's stories. I think that we all have a voice, and it's so important that we use that voice to help others and to share each other's stories.
Thank you for tuning into the senior edition of Tiger Broadcast.
For packages and more, head to tigerbroadcast.com or follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TVTV8Tigers.
Sports Broadcasting Fun Show is coming up next.
Signing off for the last time, I'm Kira Wilburn.
I'm Erica Dickinson.
I'm Nivea Brown.
And I'm Aaliyah Rowland. Have a great summer, Tigers.